Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aime Lorick, and I'm from Saluda. I'm overjoyed to be graduating today with my associate's degree in nursing. I'm honored to have been chosen to speak at our graduation. I honestly didn't want to accept because I was afraid I would ruin the speech. You see, I can get a bit emotional and stumble over my words, but my classmate reminded me of the following words from the book of Exodus, verses 4:10 through 11. Moses said to the Lord, "Pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue." The Lord said to him, "Who gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord?" So with that being said, I want to thank you for this opportunity. I remember growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher or a nurse. And in 11th grade, I had an epiphany. I was sitting in Mr. Johnson's biology class at Saluda High School, and we were talking about fetal development. I remember feeling so astonished at how something as small as a poppy seed was designed to develop into someone. I was overwhelmed with the feeling of gratitude and amazement, and I thought, wow, our God is so mighty. He knits us inside our mother's womb. I knew that day that I wanted to be reminded of this miracle every day. So I found myself at Piedmont Technical College pursuing my nursing dream. It wasn't an easy road to walk down. Initially, I felt embarrassed to be part of Piedmont Tech. Most of my friends were on their way to a four-year college after high school, and I felt like it was taking me far too long to get to where I wanted to be. I had to take the TEAS test more than once just to be able to apply to the nursing program. When I took the TEAS test the first time, I felt so excited because I just knew I was one step closer to becoming successful. When I submitted the test and received my results, I started to look around the room. They had clearly given me someone else's grade. I was so upset that I had failed the test, I cried all the way home, completely forgetting that I had to stop and get gas. So about 3 miles before I was home, I found myself stuck on the side of the road, pregnant and feeling like the biggest failure. From that day on, I took the failure identity. I felt like if I didn't get into the nursing program, I would never amount to anything in life. The whole time, I had family, coworkers, and friends encouraging me not to give up or to just change my major. Some said, "Do something easier," but there wasn't anything else that I wanted to do. You see, I felt like I was made to be a nurse. My problem was that I knew God's promises, I just wasn't trusting in them. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." When I finally started to understand these promises, I stopped having the "I'm a failure" attitude and put on the new identity of a victor. I have come to realize that Piedmont Technical College has been a blessing for me. I have made many new friends. I've had the pleasure of serving as a presidential ambassador, and I will receive this degree with no doubt. Most importantly, I have been shaped with every passing semester into the nurse I aspire to be. I know that in this career path, with this career path, one never stops learning, but I'm confident that I've been well prepared by you guys. And by the clinical experience and the opportunity to working as an extern at Self Regional. It's been far from easy. I've had my meltdowns going out. But after drying my eyes, I took a moment to recall why I wanted to pursue this career. And when I look back, I can clearly see that I am no longer that same pregnant girl sitting on the side of the road with the failure mentality. I am now a graduate of Piedmont Technical College nursing program, and so much more. I recently accepted a position on the labor and delivery floor at South Regional. My dream has come true. Thank you, family. For praying for me, motivating me with your words, babysitting for me, and now allowing me to give up. Thank you, classmates, for your encouragement and for understanding the struggle. You have become my second family. I would never have made it here without God, all the teachers I've ever had, from kindergarten to the amazing instructors at Piedmont Tech. Thank you for the scholarships and the support. I want to remind you all that you all have an identity given to you by God, but you could be denying it and wearing the wrong one. All of us were made to be successful. Just remember to seek God first and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. Thank you.